Today I became an administrator of Brookhaven, and if I type this command, I can literally start flying. And today I'm going to test all the secret commands, along with my Roblox friend. But apparently he's watching television, and he has to help me now. So I'm coming to get him. Finally, he's arriving here. But first I want to buy some tacos. This is my favorite food, so I'm stealing here. And it looks like he got really mad at me, so I'm leaving here. And he's really mad. He said, "You can't do this, you noob." He really called me a noob. So I'm going to press this gear down here, and I'm literally going to write his name. So much so that now he just got expelled because he called me a noob. He said, "But you stole the food." And I don't think I stole the food. Actually, that food is infinite. You can take it as many times as you want. And he called me a noob for no reason. But guys, before I can fly in Brookhaven, I have to help this criminal. Look, you have to get out of there. But I'm going to help you get out with the power of administrator. And he doesn't know how I'm going to do this. Now I'm carrying him, and finally he's free. You're literally free. So much so that he just ran away from here. But I'm going to write his name, and he just got expelled. You can see that he left the game because he was banned. Even the policeman came out here, and he said, "You knew. What did you do?" Dude, he also spoke badly about me. So unfortunately, he will also be expelled from Brookhaven. I'm going to write his full name, and literally he got expelled from the game. Even this friend of mine hasn't been expelled yet, but I don't know if I should expel him. After all, he's my friend. But I'm arriving here with a car, and I'm going to have to ask him a very important question. So much so that my car fell into the water. Guys, this is the end of my car. And even my friend flew away from here. But I'm coming here to ask a very important question, and if he gets it wrong, he will be expelled. He said, "You can ask any question. I know everything. So I want to see if you can answer this question. I want you to tell me the full name of the city's mayor." So much so that he was even surprised. He said, "Not even you know that." Actually, I do know. If I go to the church, there's this photo that is the photo of the city's mayor, and his name is Mr. Brookhaven. And you unfortunately are going to be expelled. But suddenly I was banned. Literally, I was banned from his house. So I'm going to write his name down here, which is exactly this one. And now he was expelled. In fact, now I'm going to be able to fly in Brookhaven as if I were a real administrator. After all, I am. And now even my friend arrived here, and he said, "How are you going to be able to really fly?" Dude, I'm going to be able to fly and also ban the players because I have a secret version of Brookhaven that only I have access to. And in this version of the game, I'm literally going to ban all the players, and I'm going to use secret commands that I doubt you've ever seen before. And guys, he was so scared that he fell on the ground. He really ended up feeling sick, but he left the game because he wants to test the secret version I made. Okay, I'm in my Roblox game, and even my friend arrived here. He said, "This is normal Brookhaven. I don't see differences." But the big truth is that I can use secret commands. I just didn't understand why there's a player hidden there. He hid again, and I saw him behind this fountain. Later, I want to see who this player is. But I have these secret commands, and if I type this command, literally I'm going to fly like this. Seriously, this is amazing. Now he's also flying here, and he flew away. I'm sure he's very happy, but I want to know who you are. He suddenly arrived in my game. He said, "I want to fly, please." Okay, I'm going to let you fly, and I'm sure he deserves it. But today I'm going to test several other secret commands of Brookhaven that I doubt you've ever seen before. And you can only get this if you're the owner of the game. Now he's flying. Literally, he can fly. You can see that he just flew away, and this player is really weird. But now I arrived here to talk to my friend, and I want to know what he's doing. But he can't get inside there. Look, you can't get inside the nuclear plant because it's closed. But I'm going to use a command that's going to make my friend really mad. I'm going to type this command, and now he just turned into a dog. Guys, he's really weird. Literally, he turned into a dog, and this is the weirdest command of all because he just turned into a dog. But now he's back to normal, and I'm going to use an even better command. I'm going to type this command, and he turned into a ghost. You can see that he's transparent, and now he's acting like a ghost, and he just left here. But I want to watch what that other player is doing. So I'm going to type this command, and I can see what he's doing. You can see that he's jumping here, and he's simply flying into the middle of nowhere. Literally, I don't know what he's doing. Actually, it looks like he's arriving at the other island. For those who don't know, I was the one who made this island, and he's arriving here to see this. I really don't know what this player is doing, but now I turn the camera back to normal, and I arrive to talk to a friend. He's looking at this plane, and I think he has some doubts. Actually, he went back to normal, and he said, "Can you fly with this plane?" I doubt it. Look, actually you can fly because this is my Roblox game, and in my game you can do whatever you want. I can ban all the players, use secret commands, and if I want I can fly with this plane. So now get inside there. So much so that he arrived here, and he can't sit on the chairs. But this plane is very luxurious. Seriously, this is amazing. So now I'm going to drive the plane. I'm sitting here in the front, and finally I'm flying. You can see that this really works. I'm really flying here in Brookhaven, and I'm arriving here at the other island to see what it's like. Guys, I'm coming spinning like this, but I'm sure I'm going to arrive there successfully. So much so that I'm going to have to land this plane in the middle of nowhere. But I'm starting to lose altitude. I have to land now, otherwise this will be my end. Perfect, I managed to land this. Really, everything worked out. But it looks like this player is jumping here. Hello, how are you? And it looks like he's very happy. He said, was it you who made all this? Yes, it was me. And now you have to choose your house. There are only 4 houses on this island. This house belongs to my friend, and this other house belongs to the trillionaire. So there's only one house you can take, which is exactly this one. So he's going in there. And from now on, this is his house. He's trying to sleep here. Wait, did he manage to? And this is impressive. But this friend of mine just joined the game, and I have a house just for you. But it looks like he's confused. So just follow me, because I'm arriving here at your house. In fact, I just remembered that he doesn't have these powers. So he's coming here at a very low speed. But I'm going to use exactly this command, and he managed to get here much faster. It turned out that everything worked out here. Now follow me, because I want to show him his new Brookhaven house. So much so that he's following me here, and he's arriving here at the new island. Seriously, this island is perfect, and his house is exactly this one. Wait, this is not his house. Actually, this is his house, and he just arrived here. Literally, this house has your name on it, so this is officially yours. And I'm sure he's very happy about this. But I want to use more secret commands, and I also want to ban all the players. I want to ban 50 players just to see their reaction. In fact, this friend of mine is on this train, so I'm getting inside here, and now if he wants, he can drive this. So much so that he's coming here to the front, and this is what the admin version of Brookhaven looks like. You can do everything you want, and the train is starting to bug. You can see that the train is breaking, and at any moment this is going to be completely destroyed. Dude, he has to stop what he's doing right now. Literally, the train just broke, and the train is arriving at the new Brookhaven Island. Look, I'd better get out of here, otherwise this will be a very big problem. I really don't know where this train is going. From what it looks like, this is going to the end of the map, and this unfortunately is the end of my friend. But he arrived here, and he learned to teleport. He said, what else is there in admin Brookhaven? There are many things that I want to test now, but besides testing secret commands, I also want to test things that are in the game. Now I called everyone here, and they're going to test my game with me. But even this friend of mine ended up leaving the game. I don't know why he left, but you two are going to help me do this. You just have to get in the car. But this player couldn't do it. Look, he couldn't come here. Okay, you're going to have to follow me walking while I'm coming here in the front with the car. Now he's following me here, and he's even running. But now my car couldn't climb here, and I can't believe my car can't climb this mountain. Now I'm drifting here, and I'm going to start accelerating without stopping. Okay, I'm accelerating here in the front, and I'm sure I'm going to be able to climb here this time. Finally, I did it. So he has to follow me. You can see that he's arriving here, and it won't take that long. He's coming here faster than me. But now I'm finally arriving here at the pier. And for those who don't know at this pier, there's basically this boat. My friend got in there, and it looks like he's going to drive this. Okay, I'm getting in here too, and I want to see if he knows how to drive this. He just has to arrive at this yacht. He said, since when do administrators have a yacht? Look, administrators have a yacht, because this is from my Roblox game. So he has to arrive here in the front. Now finally he's coming here, and everything worked out. Guys, this yacht is my favorite part of the game, because this is perfect. It's really amazing. But my friend is arriving here. Now I'm leaving here, and he also came here, but that player stayed on the boat. Literally, he stayed here on the boat. And guys, I don't think he knows how to get out of here. And he also doesn't know how to drive this. This is literally the end of the player. But later I'm going to teleport him here. But first I'm going up here to see everything that's on this yacht. On this yacht, there's really a lot. But what interests me most is up here. Here there's this helicopter that works. And now I'm coming here. I teleported my friend, and you have to get in the helicopter. So much so that he got in there. And I'm coming here too. But I want to see where that player is. I don't know exactly where he is. Actually, it looks like he's right here. And guys, he's going to fall off the map. I'm watching his camera, and he's literally going to fall off the map at any moment. Look, he has to get off the boat now. So much so that he's seeing what's happening, and he's flying. Literally, he's flying. Guys, this player really is an administrator. He managed to fly in the middle of nowhere, and this is really weird. Literally, his boat is flying here, and he managed to do the impossible. But I teleported him here, and now get in the helicopter, because I'm going to drive this myself. I'm really good at flying helicopters, but this helicopter I don't want to turn on. And finally, this is turning on, and it works really well. This helicopter is better than the helicopter we have in Brookhaven because it works better than that helicopter. Now I'm coming here to the front, and actually I'm arriving here at the airport because here at the airport there's something very important that I want to do. I want to fly away with another plane, and I also want to ban the players from Brookhaven. I'm going to call 50 players, and I'm going to ban all of them. So now I'm coming down here, but there's a problem. I don't know how to land this helicopter. I think it's just getting out of it. But my friend ended up leaving here, and everyone ended up leaving, and they're coming here to get this plane. So I got out of this helicopter, and this is completely bugged. brilliant. Okay, someone has to get this helicopter out of here. And it looks like he arrived there. And he's going to be the player who takes the helicopter out of there. Look, this is really good. Because this is disturbing too much. So finally, he's going to fly away. So much so that now he just flew away from here. And it's amazing that this player knows how to drive this helicopter. And I wanted to know where he's going. Especially because I have no idea what he's doing. I only know that now I'm coming here to this plane. And I'm going to drive this. But my friend doesn't want to come here. I don't know why he doesn't want to come on the plane. It looks like he doesn't trust me. But now I'm accelerating here in the front. And I'm sure I'm going to be able to fly away with this plane. I'm going to be able to arrive in the other city. Okay, I think I'm going to fly away at any moment. And finally it worked. Now I'm flying with this plane as if it were real life. Guys, I'm going very far. And this is really amazing. I never thought I would be able to fly away like this. But now I have to land the plane right in this part. But it's going to be very difficult. Look, I'm not going to be able to land this plane. And literally I ended up crashing this. Okay, I have to get out of the plane now. But I can't get out. Literally I'm stuck. And the plane simply broke. Guys, this is the end of the plane. It was simply destroyed. Me and my friend are up here. And you can see that there are several players entering here. Several players are coming into my Roblox game. And even hackers. So I'm going to expel all of them from the server. But first I want to make a battle. Now all the players are coming here. And they don't know that they're going to be banned. But first I'm going to grab a sword. Okay, I just grabbed this sword. And I'm going to throw it down here. Perfect. I just threw it here. And this player just grabbed a sword. And he's eliminating all the players. Literally, he's eliminating all the players. And now that all the players are here, I'm going to type exactly this command. And all of them are going to fly away in Roblox. You can see that several players are flying. And this is really very weird. So much so that all of them are coming here. But they don't know where I am. All of them are here in the center. And I don't know what they're doing. So I'm going to type the best command of all. I'm going to type this command. And now all of them have a sword. And they're eliminating all the players. Seriously, this is amazing. You can see that there are several players being eliminated. And this is the biggest battle of all. I want to see who will be the player. You can see that the three are battling. And one of the two will be eliminated. But I don't know which of them will be eliminated. It looks like this player was the winner. And everyone ended up losing. But I'm going to take them to a very distant place. Now all of them will have to follow me in Roblox. I'm going to take them to a very distant place. They're literally going to see the new island that I made. But I'm going to throw this sword back here. And he's eliminating all the players. This really is amazing. Now everyone is arriving here. And here we have the new neighborhood that I made. There are several amazing houses. And now everyone is following me here to see the new island. You can see that everyone is running here in the front to see the new island that I made. Literally, this island is amazing. They're seeing everything that's in the game. Guys, not even I know where they're going. I only know that they're arriving here at this plane. Some players are grabbing the cars that I placed here, and I don't know why all of them are coming here to the plane. Seriously, this is really weird. But now I'm arriving here in the front, and everyone is exactly here. Now they're arriving here at the rocket. Literally, they're going to fly away at any moment. Look, this is going to be amazing, because 50 players are going to fly away at the same time. And you can see that the rocket is preparing to fly away. In fact, there's a hacker right here. And now the rocket just flew away. Literally, this rocket is flying very far. This is the most different thing I've ever seen. But now everyone will be banned from the server. Literally, all of them will be banned. But they still don't know that. In fact, there's a player flying. But I'm going to type exactly this command. And all of them will be banned for just 1 minute. So much so that now all of them were banned. And you can see that everyone is being expelled from here. Little by little, everyone is leaving the game. And all of them ended up being banned. Now everyone ended up disappearing. And only I am here in the game. You can see that on the right a message appeared saying that all of them were banned. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button. And I'll add you on Roblox.